gotta know that this ain't living, but we could run from Elysium and let it burn, let it burn. You've gotta know that nothing lasts forever. I can't believe myself. I never thought that this would be our end, but it's nothing new. And my lover's honesty, I could push it back down if I have to. If you want me to, 'cause we can run. And we can run. The stars
Here we go. Starting off on Chile first. You got Tarleton State playing against Florida Tech today. Starting off with the Ram ban. See what Florida decides to ban here. Monty, yeah. Been a lot of Monty in the meta currently. See who they're gonna ban here for. Ooh, Azami. Pretty good ban. Bunch of one-way angles that she can create here on this map. And let's see what Tarleton decides to ban for defense. Fenrir. Very nice pick. You don't want to get blinded. Just pushing in the sight. I'm gonna go ahead and decide to play. See what we got here.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Got My Bandit, Mira, Castle, and Frost.
10 seconds remaining.
Looks like they're playing downstairs first. Looks like they're setting up for library room. Got the frost mat on the windows.
Attackers objective is to defuse the bomb.
See what we have here. Attackers coming in immediately. Wanting to get hold of library here. We got Capital, Lion, and Fuse trying to take control of it. But it looks like we have Omai watching the mirror wall. Ooh, but gotta be careful of this Ash over here. Looks like she's trying to get in. Watch the upper balcony area. Looks like the Omai is currently droned out. Not too sure if he knows about it. But all they really need is this Fuse to get in. And most of the utility on A is going to be destroyed. See what Mai's looking at here. Looks like Capital is still in. Ooh, looks like they got Wamai off of there. Off the mirror wall, but he is really weak at the moment. Let's see who we can get here. Yeah, Ash. Up on the top of the stairs. Fuse getting into sight. Not in the sight, sorry. Up on the hallway on the stairs. Ash thinking about going down. It's getting blocked by the reinforced shield at the moment. Looks like our Monty here is starting to put down some of his utility. Capital watching the very bottom. We got Ace sitting on top watching Kitchen. Looks like they're trying to get the Frost out of there. Oh, here we go. We got Mira killing off the Monty. Ace is still watching for the Frost. Ooh. Oh, and he gets the Frost here.
5 seconds to go.
Oh, but let's go, Mira. Clutching it out here at the end. Sorry about that. We've got Castle, Jaeger, Malusi, Cade, and Thorn.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Looks like they're setting up on basement site. Closing off main wall. Oh, opening up boiler area. Trying to make sure no one peeks over here. Putting 2 Jaegers, making sure there's not an Ash or any grenades. Trying to get on top.
Attackers have located a bomb. 10 seconds left.
See where attackers are spawning in.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers are heading out to defuse
Looks
a
like the
bomb.
person with diffuser, Thermite, is all by himself while the rest of the team is spawning at helicopter. Still kind of doing some late. Oh, shoots the window. Is he gonna get the trick here? No, it looks like he's just a little too late for this. Attackers are gonna have sight of the whole main wall. Now they have access into B site, but it won't be so easy to get control of it here, because they still need to worry about the people sitting up in the tarps area. And it looks like Ash over here is trying to get into the boiler room. Looks like they've got a drone over here, so it might not be pushing it just yet.
Drone ready. Big Brother's coming in for Overwatch.
Yep.
Eyes on hostiles.
So we've got Thermite looking in the tarps here. Don't think they know someone's in there. Oh, it looks like Nomad is inside at the moment. Nomad's still holding the angle there, trying to make sure no one's in this little closet area. Malushi's still sitting in tarps. Looks like Jaeger's trying to make sure that this Ash does not get in. Oh, it looks like the Thermite is in now. Thermite and Nomad. Thermite planting up from B-bomb. Jaeger pushing up, trying to maybe deny this plant here.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Does not get there, unfortunately. It's down to a 2v4. We still have Jaeger and Thorn. Jaeger peeking the Nomad. Ooh, and goes down here. Looks like Thorn is up in the second floor. Oh, dropped through the hatch. Ooh, gets shot out. Going on to round 3. Looking at the score right now. Ping not looking too hot, as I can see.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Got Mute, Cade, Castle, Doc, and Scopus, the new operator added recently.
Jammer ready to activate.
10 seconds left before insertion. 5 seconds left. Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Jammer activated!
Let's see here. We got the third floor set up. Looking like Nomad is putting a Nomad air jab on the bathroom window, making sure nobody jumps out through there. We have Ace sitting up on this balcony, trying to make sure no one's up on the upper balcony of inside the site. Looks like they're going to try to journey it out. Maybe get control of this. It's going to be a little difficult here. With Mute watching the hallway. Looks like the line has pushed in the library. They're going to have this whole left side of the site secured. But they still have to be aware of these head holes that the Mute has put on into this hallway. One, it looks like Thatcher is opening up the wall here with Ace. Looks like they now have a little bit of vision on A site. What it looks like from here. Mute kind of sitting in this corner trying to watch out for the OSA on the window as well. With Ace on the balcony, this is going to be a tough situation for me to get out of here. Doc making sure in piano no one tries to push in. He knows that the Mute is in danger, so he needs someone here. OSA still sitting on that window.
Getting us more intel.
Line slowly pushing up. But Doc is there. Threw an air jab in the middle. Oh, and there it goes. Doc killing off the... Looks like they got the Thatcher. Doc got a little heal on himself. Looks like they're getting droned out at the second. Ace and Lion. Looks like they have Doc droned out here. Osa still on window. Trying to see if anybody wants to rush in between the bathroom and from piano. Nomad jumps in. Mute still patiently sitting there in that very entrance of the doorway. Oh, Osa finally pushing in. Ace pushing through, but the Mute gets him. Osa's now into B site, but Castle can hear her. Are they going to be able to get them? No, not yet. They get the Doc, and there goes the Castle.
10 seconds to go.
Now we have Cade pushing up, trying to retake back into
5
sight.
seconds left.
It's
Attackers
1v3
activating
at the moment.
Deploying talent shield.
He's pushing in through bathroom. There's going to be an Osa here on his left. We'll be able to get them. Osa not necessarily peeking. Oh, and here he hears the Osa. Oh, but they get in the site safely. What will Lucky be able to do here? Looking on the left. Trying to make sure he's only got 10 seconds left. Oh, Osa pushing the doorway. Cade pushing through. Ooh, and the Osa takes it from the Cade. Looks like they're deciding to go into bar and gaming. Trying to take it back on the first round win.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Watching my. Let's take a look at the mirror. Reinforcing the bar wall.
Bomb located by attackers.
The little closet area.
Deploying jammer. Enjoy the view.
Looks like they're setting up as well in library once again. Castling off the windows. Frost putting the frost on the windows as well. Trying to make it difficult.
10 seconds to insertion.
Mirror coming in, opening up the hatch. Mew once again putting
5
that.
seconds to go.
He didn't put that one there, but does put the Mew jammer onto the stairs. Try to flush out any drones from coming in. Mirror once again placing the mirror wall on the top of library. Trying to deny some people coming in. It looks like Capital Jackal are going to be the ones pushing up to the third floor. See, Mira peeking the window from the very top, from the bottom. The third making sure no one tries to jump in. Helping out the Womai here. Castle sitting on top of the stairs. Frost again. Sitting in this dining room area. Mew making sure no one tries to come into the front entrance. Womai once again getting pinned down. Looks like they're going to have a bit of people coming in. Oh, and it looks like he gets droned out. People on balcony watching him. Gets rid of that drone. See, Jackal deciding to go down back to the first floor. Looks like Capital here. Still trying to get control of this library area with Fuse now. Castle making sure that this Jackal here doesn't jump into the hallway and takes control. Makes it to where the Womai has to now be careful of that window, or else he can get shot by the Jackal. Looks like he's currently getting pinged. Oh, and down he goes. Now is the Castle watching him. Castle has to be careful here. There he gets. Frost watching the front stairs. Mead still watching the side stairs. And Mirror deciding to switch out because they are fusing. Didn't see the Capital here on the stairs, and it's down to 2v5. Looks like the Capital has a pretty good vision on the Frost there. Looks like Mute's in a bit of a trouble here. Oh, and he gets shot from behind, and yeah, they clear out the Frost. The attacker's taking it this round, Florida. Let's see what Tarleton can do here to try to bring this back. Decided to go downstairs one more time. Or once again. Jaeger Malusi decided to be Cade
Attackers
again.
need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Going up to get the hatches. Doesn't get the drone just that. Oh, there he goes. Staring at the drone, trying to get that. Once again, opening up this hallway here, trying to make sure that no one tries to just get an easy push in the site. Putting some beepers
Attackers have located
into
a bomb.
garage. Give them a little bit of a heads up if anybody tries to push into
10
the
seconds
garage.
to insertion.
Wall secured.
5 seconds left. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
See where attackers coming from helicopter here once again. Have Thatcher, and it looks like Thatcher and Thermite pushing through, nomading the windows at the top. Did they get the nomad on top? They did not. They could set up for something if... Oh, maybe not. It looks like the Lion is gonna take control of the upper stairs area. Oh, and it looks like maybe Thermite and Thatcher are able to get the wall here. Yeah, Cade not gonna be sufficient enough here. See what they see here. They see the drone comes in. Gets the drone. We have Castle watching up on the first floor. Trying to make sure no one comes in from behind. Lucy's still watching through the tarps area. And Thorn also holding with the castle here. Looks like they're droning outside. Looks like they have a drone here in B. Thatcher's still on first floor. Throwing out. Oh, they're going for a flash and stun play here. Looks like Thermite's in, planting a little bit into the smoke. Oh, Cade pulling out the nitro. Not able to kill the Thermite though. They are able to get diffuser down.
Defenders have located the diffuser.
And it looks like Lucy got someone through tarps, but they weren't able to get the other person. Now we have Castle here, trying to get the person on the stairs. Ooh, unfortunately not able to get them. Cade watching into the stairs, making sure. Ooh, peeks outside a breach. Thermite was able to see him, but not able to get a good angle. And he gets the kill. Last two, one in tarps, one right in front of him. Oh, but he doesn't see him there. Unfortunate by Lucky.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Looks like they're trying to go upstairs this time. Switching it up a little bit. The Cade and the mute. Looks like once again they're gonna let the attackers get a hold of this library area on the left hand side and reinforce a little bit more on the right. They got to be careful though. Looks like they are switching the OSA, and it might be that the OSA might be playing on this same main window once again on B site.
10 seconds remaining.
Mute deciding to go downstairs.
5 seconds left.
Looks like they're reinforcing this dining area, trying to make sure no one comes in through the front entrance. We got Scopos coming down in the bottom floor. Maybe trying to get a pick. Attackers are coming from the top now. Yeah, Nomad opening up the window in the hallway. Lion already into library. Already taking control. Knows that there's no one playing here, so he's going with a little precaution just in case there's any roamers. It looks like maybe our Scopos here is getting droned out. But maybe they didn't see him there. Lion going down the stairs. But do they think someone is playing in dining room? Because they have a Cade in the kitchen area. Maybe he's trying to get a good angle on him. Thatcher now on the balcony area. And we have Ace looking like he wants to open up the wall into A site. They got the Thatcher ready. It looks like they're opening up the wall here. Doesn't look like Cade is going to be able to seal it off, so now they have a little bit to work with. Looks like Mute aware that there's an Ace up in balcony, trying to see what he can do about this. Oh, and once again, it looks like the OSA's up on window, and they are able to get a pick on Tarleton here. Oh, and it looks like they got the Mute that was sitting on the front entrance of balcony here. Let's see what our attackers are doing. Attackers are not in the site, and one is planting on default on A. Osa's still sitting on this window.
Attackers are activating the bomb diffuser.
Claymore mine is ready.
Osa does get someone. Will the Scopus be able to get the Osa off of this window? Oh, and Line's coming up from behind. Yep. There goes the 2-on-1. Unfortunately there, they get him on the stairs. Looks like Tarleton is now going to be on attacking. Let's see what they can do. Hopefully bring this back.
protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Sending Vulcan.
All set. Bench deployed up and running.
Reload. Vulcan setup and ready to blow.
Camera.
Looks like they're setting up on upstairs, Florida here. Looks like they're gonna have a Valkyrie setting up cams into the main,
Activating camera.
the front
10
door.
seconds remaining.
Ready. Set. Bench deployed.
5 seconds to go.
Let's take a look at what Tarleton's playing here. Buck, IQ, Ace, Blitz, and
Attackers
Thatcher.
must locate and defuse a bomb.
Pretty good lineup.
Attackers have dropped the bomb
And it
diffuser.
looks like
Attackers have recovered
Florida
the
is reinforcing a little bit over here towards the library area.
We're all set.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Phone activated.
Looks like our IQ is checking to make sure that there's nobody around. Ace going up into the balcony. Drones it out, trying to make sure no one's going to try to run out as he comes up through the ladders. We do have a mute on this doorway, so you do have to be careful of that. The drone does get muted. We have Blitz trying to go up through these stairs. He's got 2 drones joining for him. Oh, and looks like they're trying to get a single pick on this one person in the hallway. We'll be able to get it, and looks like he gets the Malusi. They're down 1. 5v4 now.
RED active. If it runs
Ace
like that,
checking
I see it.
fireplace. Make sure there's no one here on top of the balcony. IQ pushing up with Blitz. Blitz now on top of the stairs. Does see this head hole. Oh, and he sees there's someone else in library, but he does get the flash on them and gets a headshot on the Valkyrie. Now they're down 5v2. IQ checking to make sure that there's no other cams in sight. Buck from down below. Looks like they were unfortunately able to get the Blitz here. Lucky. IQ peeking this little hallway. Doesn't know that the mute is there for right now, but maybe has an idea of it. Checking for any cams, making sure no one's watching through the fireplace on balcony. Able to find one.
Attackers bomb diffuser has
Buck
been
from down
dropped.
below sees the mute from downstairs. Doesn't get the kill on him. Thatcher's still up on the balcony.
Scanning for devices and threats.
Buck gets the Valkyrie cam. IQ pushing up. Chunks a grenade. Gets that Malusi. Gets the stun first, the third one. Chunks a third stun. See if he gets anybody. Gets the Goyo. Ooh, the Goyo gets him here though. Now it's down to Rhino. Try to clutch this out. They do know he's in piano. Now they know he's in piano. Just gotta be careful. There it goes. Rhino clutching it up. It looks like Florida is deciding to go once again
Attackers need
to
locate
the
and
top,
defuse as many bombs as they
playing
can.
on the 3rd floor.
Got to reload.
Let's see what plans they decide to change up a little bit here.
I'm on guard. Bench is ready. Camera in position.
Loading mag.
Razor blue. Camera in position.
Okay, I have been informed that I do need to get a little bit more pumped. Sorry. Ugh. Let's get to it.
5 seconds remaining.
Defender setting up.
Activating jammer.
Attackers
Looks like they got a good
to
setup
locate a
here.
bomb and defuse it.
Trying to make sure no one gets to fireplace, but it looks like they really want to get control of over here on this right side. Let's take a look at our attackers here for Tarleton State. We got Thermite pushing in once again. Buck this time. Oh, looks like the same lineup. This time they decided to bring in Thermite instead of an Ace. Let's see if Lucky finds anybody here. Buck able to drone out for him right in front of him. Might be pushing in. Does have to be careful of this of the Legion though. One goo trap and he's not able to sprint anymore. Thatcher supporting the Thermite here up on the balcony. We got Buck still droning out for the blitz. IQ checking out for any electronics. Oh, and here comes Blitz. Is he going to be able to see the Legion here? Sees the Legion. Oh, but Legion gets the first attack on him. But IQ Sync does get the refrag on him, but Valkyrie unfortunately gets the kill. But it looks like our Buck is pushing in. Maybe going to get the Valkyrie here. Doesn't hear them, so they decided to retreat here. But it looks like Thermite and our Thatcher have control of the balcony area.
Disabling electronics.
Buck checking on the left. Might be able to hear some of these footsteps. Think someone coming in from behind. Thermite watching the upstairs just in case someone pushes up. Buck sees the Valkyrie and he gets the headshot on them. There we go. Evens it back out. 3v3. Thermite trying to watch a little bit into... Trying to watch into piano here. Fortunately, Thermite does go down. Buck playing from downstairs, trying to get anybody. Maybe try to get some... And he kills the person sitting on the hatch. Down goes... I'm roaming. Thermite sees the person, peeking the doorway and balcony. Still kind of peeking this piano area, making sure no one's on this upper balcony area, because they do know that the diffuser is down. And it looks like Buck is trying to push from behind, gets droned out there unfortunately, or gets spotted by the camera. They're going to take a little bit of their time. It is a 2v2 here. They're both a little low unfortunately, but Buck deciding to go up through the stairs. Does get spotted by the camera. Got Thatcher checking. Gets the mute here. Doesn't get the mute. Down to 2 health. 2 health in the dream. He gets the mute here. 1v1. Going for the plant here. Doesn't. Yeah. Looks like the Thorn was ready for the rotate here. Knowing exactly where they were. Know they had to get the plant down. Taking it to round 9. Looks like the Florida State only needs 1 more round. They'll be able to take the first game. Now it looks like Florida is deciding to go downstairs. Sticking with the mirror this time. I think we'll rotate him from A to B. Possibly going to put a mirror wall. Watching the main. Now watching the main breach. But they do have a bandit. So the Thatcher, since they do have a Thatcher and not a Maverick, they can potentially bandit trick so that the Thermite doesn't get the wall. But that's if they decide to go for the bandit trick or just place those there to just stall out a little bit of time. There's a drone behind the boat. They are trying to get it, but knowing this little spot here, it's almost impossible to get that. Oh, looks like they decided to switch to Ace and Thatcher. Trying to make sure that maybe we can get one of these walls open. Gridlock looks like they're going to be pushing from behind. Twitch droning out garage. Trying to make sure that they can get it. Pretty easy take into garage. Does it look like they're about to open up? Oh, they're pinging these bandits. But it doesn't look like they're bandit. Yeah, no, their bandit is all the way upstairs, so they don't need to worry about it. They might have to worry about the cake claw, though. If they did throw out another Thatcher, they are able to get it. Oh, and it looks like they were able to get that first one. They only got one little hole open. They do have to worry about upstairs. playing like Thermite, making sure no one's going to push upstairs. They do have a Valkyrie upstairs, but I'm not too sure if they know about that. Looks like Gridlock has control of this garage area, making sure that no one's coming through the hatch. They are able to open up the first mirror, though. And it looks like the Ace is also trying to help them out. A little bit of support with drones. Thermite coming through. Thatcher's still watching. Don't know that the bandit's there, but as soon as they hear that, looks like the bandit's peeking. Oh, and Rhino able to get the pick off of onto them. Seeing that there's a Goyo canister there. Not able to pop it just yet. There it goes. Gridlock still watching in the site here. They decided to give up on the main wall here. Looks like they're going to try to do a back push. They do have someone up in tarps. Ooh, looks like they're deciding to open up this boiler entrance. They are going to be able to get this through. Oh, but they chunk something at the wall here. Oh, they're able to see them behind the pillar. Oh, they're able to get a pick off of them. Almost gets the headshot here. Almost gets the mirror. Oh, but then he gets shot from the tarp area. One goes down. Down goes the other one. Knows that they're on the stairs. Trying to be careful. Ooh, and the Valkyrie here gets the headshot on them. That's down to Rhino. To pick off. Going for the Valkyrie here. Is able to get the Valkyrie. Doesn't almost gets the Goyo here, sitting in tarps. He needs one more kill here.
5 seconds left.
He's got 5 seconds. Kate is pushing through. Will he be able to get? Oh, and he decides to save it.
Run out of time.
Looks like Florida will be taking the first game. Alright. Looks like we will see if they will decide to take their break here. Usually around 15 minutes. 5-minute break here. Oh, and it looks like they're going to be playing on Consulate for their second game. We'll go ahead and call this as a little break. We will be right back. Stream the second game. We'll see you soon.
What does perfect even mean?
Here we go. Back to round 2 now. Going in the consulate now. Once again, going for the Ram ban, Tarleton State. Looks like Monty will be the attacker's ban. See who they're going to be banning for defense. Banning the Mira. Don't want to deal with the Mira up in consulate. Totally understandable here. Let's see what Tarleton is going to decide to ban for defense. Wondering if they're going to go for Fenrir once again. Pretty solid ban. Oh, and it looks like they'll be banning Azami. Not a bad ban, once again. This is on consulate. Looks like Tarleton's going to be the first one up to be on defense. Starting off on the upstairs area. Going with Skopos, Malusi, Castle, Goyo. See who Ryan is going to be deciding to go. Looks like they're going to be going mute.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Starting off on the 3rd floor here. Looks like they're setting up for A site. Meeting room.
Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Putting mute jammers on the 1st area. Malusi. Possibly, yep, gonna put it their Banshee up on the spiral staircase. Looks like Skopos might be holding the East Hall.
5 seconds left.
Or it could also just be Castle here, making sure no one just comes in through up in office.
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
Goya making sure that this outside air is not going to be taken over. Let's take a look at our attackers here. Looking like Thermite. Checking up on this window, going up to the very top. Oh, and it looks like they do have a blitz coming up this time. Trying to come into the office area. But Castle is holding it. Castle might need a little bit of help here. Doesn't have a nitro, so they do have to shoot the feet of the blitz. It looks like they have feet holes right there. Castle trying to shoot them out, but it looks like the Finka gives them a little push. Oh, and it looks like the blitz is able to catch them off guard. Goya standing by, knows that this blitz is around with the Finka right behind them. And it looks like this Nomad is coming up through spiral stairs. Malusi's still watching though. It looks like they're going to be getting a Dokkaebi call here. Oh, and it looks like Dokkaebi does have control of the balcony area. Droning it out at the moment. Blitz pushing through. A of hallway. Tries to shoot them out. Gets them another Finka rush. Oh, and the Blitz gets them the kill here. Scopers might be coming up through these spiral stairs. They might be able to catch this Nomad off guard. Blitz pushing in the site. Looks like Malusi hears the Blitz coming through. Mew coming in behind. Mew able to get the Blitz. And it looks like Dokkaebi got the Malusi. Scopos did get the Nomad. Able to see the Finka where they're at. Oh, and Mew loses to the Dokkaebi here. Oh, and unfortunately, our Scopus also loses it to the Finka. Very close round. Just need a little bit of more time. Going on to round 2. Deciding to not go back upstairs. Instead going downstairs now. Bringing in Oryx. Tired of these shield operators. Scopus once again. Mute good. Castle and Wamai. They aren't deciding to bring a hard breach denial. But we'll see what their plan is here. Oryx deciding to get the hatches from upstairs. Castle getting rid of this electrical area. Construction is also off guards or off limits. Looks like B side. They're opening up the holes at the top. Maybe chunking a nitro. Trying to see if anybody pushes in. They do have a thermite. So they could potentially get the thermite with the nitro. So we have it. We got Scopo sitting up on the first floor. And it looks like our Oryx is going to be on the third floor. Making sure nobody gets these. Oh, he might actually be able to get the Blitz or the Finka here. No, Blitz decided to go through the wall here on the left with the Nomad. See what the Oryx sees. Back down to the Scopos. Still making a little bit of head holes here onto site. Umai making sure that they don't get flashed or they don't get grenaded. And is on top. Scopos checking out the drones. Oryx knows that there's two people here. Does get a Dokkaebi call. Has to be careful here. They don't want to get pushed here and lose control of their third floor. It does look like Finka, sorry, not Finka. Oh, looks like they have control over here. Thermite opening up into the A hallway. Castle stuck in this corner. Lucky A able to get the Finka here. Mew watching the hallway, making sure that no one comes up. Blitz coming up into the Scopos area. Hopefully Scopo gets it. Oh, decided to go back downstairs. Dokkaebi gives them another call. Scopo's running out, probably trying to get back into sight. Nomad tossing a air jab. Blitz might be able to get a good push here. But the mute watching might be a little difficult for him. And it looks like the Oryx is starting to come back downstairs. Blitz pushing through. They might push here through A side, but Castle is watching it from the right. Oh, they get the Dokkaebi off. Will Scopos get here in time? They do take control of A side. Mew running into the hallway, but gets shot down by the Dokkaebi here. Well, my sitting, nope, gets them through the drone hole. But we do have Scopos pushing in from behind. Gets the person planting. They don't have bomb anymore. He has to be careful of this hallway here for the Nomad. Scopos able to get him. Oh, but unfortunately the Blitz does get him off of there. Looks like we will be going into round 3 now. Tarleton not yet on the leaderboard here, but they do have a chance to try to get something back. Deciding to go back downstairs. They did have a good shot here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So deciding to go with the Oryx once again. They don't want to deal with this Blitz. The Blitz is doing some massive work here. Getting a couple of picks off of our Tarleton here.
Located a bomb.
Scopo setting up sight on first floor, meaning rotate. Got Cade here. They actually have a little bit of wall denial now. Setting up for construction. They were able to push up through construction last time, so they're probably thinking they don't want that again. So I have to get the drone in the drone hole. Gets the other construction site doorway. It looks like they will be opening it up again. Nope. They are not. Sailing off construction. They don't want them pushing from behind. They're going to let main breach go, though. Once again, Oryx. Not on the 3rd floor this time, but they are on the 2nd floor. Let's see where attackers are coming in from. Once again, trying to push in through the construction area. They do have Blitz in already. Nomad pushing from behind. And it looks like Thermite is also there. Droning it out. Looks like Cade gets a call at the moment. Doesn't care too much about it. Oh, and it looks like Scope is already getting the first kill up on the second floor. We have Mute watching. Sees the Blitz. Blitz backing off. They also, it looks like they also have Warden trying to watch the hallway. But now they have to be careful. Looks like they do want control of this hallway. Do they know they have a Warden though, and they're just trying to get a bait off of them? Looks like Thermite wants to get this wall open, but they do have a Cade Claw on it. Blitz walking up into construction, trying to get them off. Doesn't unfortunately get him. Scope his hand. Mute's still watching. Peeking the construction area. Looks like Thermite will be getting this wall now. Doesn't know that this person's sitting up on the wood pallets though. Mute sitting silently. Oh, and it looks like Lucky's able to get the pick off of the Blitz. Sees the person sitting on the pallets, does get the Dokkaebi off. They do have someone sitting in the peeler here on the left. Maybe Warden will be able to get them off. Lucky getting another pick. Last one is Nomad, and the Warden sees them there. Gets the pick off of them. Gets back on the leaderboard now. They now have 8 point up. Could be a chance for a good comeback for Tarleton. Even though they're only down by another point. But these points matter. Decided to go upstairs. Going for a little redo on it. Bringing Oryx once again. They know they're going to bring that shield operator, so best to have a little bit of reassurance.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Deploying explosive ordnance.
Oryx setting up in the office area. Lucy putting the Banshees. Last time they did push in through this office area, so they do need to be careful of that. But they are making sure that they don't get an easy push into there. So that they do have a little bit of control of sight. Putting Mute jammers in the hallway.
Jammer activated.
5 seconds left. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse
So
it.
again, let's take a look at where our attackers are coming from. Well, looks like they want to get control of this office space once again. The Finka and the Blitz. Looks like Nomad's coming in through the front, or through the back, sorry. Blitz already up on the office windows. As well as Nomad. You do see Oryx here. Gets droned out, but doesn't back off of it. Gets the drone off. Castle also peeking with the Oryx here. Sees them, knows that they're repelling there. They have to be aware of that. Oryx here in a little bit of danger. He got pushed out because there is somebody else on that window. Does it look like it? Looks like they're able to get a free push in, but they do have the Oryx.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Oh, and it looks like they lost a player. They will have to play this round out, though. Oryx sitting patiently for the Blitz. Runs away a little bit. Castle does see the Blitz. Pulls back away a little bit. Hoping that no one pushes him through. Looks like they're going to get the wall here. Castle not able to get a pick off there. Oh, but it looks like the Oryx will be able to get the kill on the Blitz. There we go. No more shield operator. They don't have to worry about it as much. They do have control of break room and office, though, so they do need to be careful of that. They opened up the wall, and they opened up the castle wall. Oh, but it looks like we have Oryx here from downstairs, trying to make sure that no one tries to get a free push on that. Will he be able to get this Thermite? Oh, but it looks like the Nomad is pushing through this doorway. And there we go. Gets the kill off of the Nomad. Only Thermite left. Does see the Thermite, giving a little bit of suppressed fire. On it looks like they're getting killed off from the back. Dokkaebi is on site, but they are able to get to Dokkaebi. Now it's just a 4v1. Doesn't know they're in the office area. Thinks they're still in the back. Might lose a player here. Bulwark's not able to get the thermite. Pushes in. It's down to Malusi. Pops the Goyo canister.
15 seconds to go.
They only have 10 seconds left. Will they be able to hear the thermite? They hear the thermite.
10 seconds remaining.
Sees them. Hits them for a little bit. Actually doesn't hit them at all.
5 seconds
But
to
the
go.
mute is watching on standby just in case. Plant is going down. They do hear it. They're pushing through. They do not get the free plant.
Operators, you are out of time.
They are deciding to go for a timeout here. Because they need to make sure that they get their 5th player back. Looks like this timeout is going to be 45 seconds. Looks like they're wanting a rehost. Since we are getting a rehost, we will be right back.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see.
Okay, and we are back. Bringing it back, had a little bit of a technical difficulty here, but nothing too much to cause a scene here.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Tarleton State evening up the score here. Is now 2-2. Deciding to play this exposition room and the piano room. Setting it for sight here. Looks like they're going to be extending all the way into the main entrance.
5 seconds left.
Looks like once again they have a blitz coming out from the attacking team with the Finka, Dokkaby, Buck, and Ace. They don't have any wall breach denial, but there's not too much to worry about. Ace pushing it from the top, making sure that they know what the bands are so they don't have to worry about accidentally choosing a band operator.
Deploying drone.
Looks like they want to push in through this front doorway, but deciding not to, so it looks like they're going to be pushing from the top. But we do have Scopus up in here. They probably don't know this. Able to see the feet here. Does get the pick on the Ace.
Bomb diffuser.
They're now down one player. They see the blitz on the top. Does get the kill. Oh, has to run away here.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
Scope is a little bit in trouble here. Finka gets them off. We lost all our roamers here. Looks like they do have control of this upstairs area. Looks like Buck is watching the downstairs. Does see the Frost. Able to get the pick on the Frost. Blitz is at the bottom.
A bomb has been
They get him up. Oh, sees that the Blitz is on site. Has to be careful with the Buck upstairs though. Rhino able to get the pick off of the Blitz, but then the Buck upstairs able to get them. Sees that they're laying down. Didn't put the bands in, but they are deciding to not accidentally run
Attackers
these
need to
bands.
locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Looks like they're going back downstairs. And it looks like, oh, it looks like the operators are banned. It's just not being displayed.
Jammer ready.
Checking for downstairs. Do we have anybody up on the second floor? Looks like Oryx will be up on the second floor.
5 seconds remaining.
He'd be playing all the way upstairs once again. Last time it kind of worked out in his favor. Got 2 kills.
Activating jammer. Door secured.
Oh, doesn't look like the attackers are coming in. Looks like they're going to try to get, well, the main breach. Hey, look. Looks like all 5 of them are here. They're going to get this wall open. They do have 4 people watching, though. Meet their first line of defense here. Has the nitro ready. Doesn't just yet throw it. Throws the nitro. Will be able to get the pick. Doesn't look like he got anything. Cade all the way back into sight. Holding a tight angle here. Kind of sees the thermite. Looks like a warden is a little bit in trouble. Oryx still watching from the second floor. Blitz doesn't see too much either. Kane making sure no one's coming up into construction. UT's that he's getting drawn down. Now they know that someone's behind the car. Warden's still behind this pillar. He holding a tight angle. Decided to throw a smoke. Might be trying to bait the warden here. He does get pushed in by the splits. They get the blitz, but the warden able to get the blitz here. Sink is coming back downstairs. Lucky able to get the pick. Sees the person in the hallway. Doesn't get the line just yet, but he is hurt. Fortunately, does go down. Now down to Sink. Does get the pick off of the lion. They have bomb down. Knows that they're behind the car. Doesn't see the thermite, or sorry, the ace. Decides to push in through there. Oh, bomb is not yet down, but it is now being planted. Doesn't see he's right behind the boxes. Coming in through the rotate hole. Sees the top of the head. Behind the bomb. Oryx does have the advantage of health. Oh, and it looks like Florida is able to take this round off of Tarleton. Ace clutching it out there for the team. Gets the bomb down. It looks like now we're switching, and it looks like Florida will now be on defense. And Tarleton State back up in offense.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Looks like they will be playing upstairs. That's their first sight.
Think of the magnet as your lucky charm. Perimeter defense online.
Bomb located by attackers.
They are getting reinforcing break room. They don't want anybody pushing through there. Oh, and it looks like they have a little bit of a hole here. Watching the front door.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Castle castling off here on the
5
left.
seconds left before insertion.
Looks like they're going to be pretty balanced in terms of defense here. Not deciding to hold one part too strong. And not one too weak. Looks pretty even. Let's look at our attacking team now. Looks like they will be trying to push up through office now. They do have Brava. They are going to try to get some of this utility. Probably get some of these Banshees out of the way. Looks like Momai is in this office area. Jackal trying to peek in. Doesn't see anyone just yet. Oh! Lucky here, able to get the warden off at the corner of the break room. Looks like our Dokkaebi here is pushing in through spiral stairs. So we have two attackers on the first floor. Going up to the third, up on spiral stairs. They do have a castle blocking it off though. Zero pushed into break room as well as Blackbeard. Now inside a break room, Castle is stuck in reception desk upstairs. Mute is watching, probably with Nitro here. Has a Nitro on hand, making sure no one pushes up through the hallway. Dokkaebi deciding to push out. Oh, but pushes back inside. Hits the castle walls. Tries to distract the castle. Blackbeard pushing through. Looks like that doorway's open. They are able to see the Mute. They know that they're there. Now it looks like that Mute is one shot. You having the SMG out has to be careful here.
You can worry less about
Loading new mag.
Oh, and it looks like the Malusi was playing downstairs on the second floor, able to pick off one of a Tarleton State. Joe could be seen. The Malusi doesn't just get him, and they're able to get the mute here. Malusi back coming up through the stairs, possibly going to get the pick off of this Blackbeard. He's a little scared. Oh, and it looks like Lucky was able to get Dokubi, or sorry, the Malusi there. Sees the person pushing off of there. Oh, Maya is holding the hallway, but it looks like our Zero is able to get them off. Castle once again, sending a reception desk. Looks like Zero is on site. Able to see a little bit of the Zero, but doesn't know too for sure.
15 seconds to go.
Bomb is going down. Dokubi sees them on reception desk.
10 seconds left.
Will they be able to get the pick off of them?
Attackers activated.
Sees the yep, there it is. Sees the castle, able to get the pick off of them. 3-4 Tarleton State now. Looks like Tarleton State only needs one more point here to be able to get catch back up to Florida.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Deciding to go back upstairs, Florida. Seeing if maybe this time they can do something a little different. They know that last time they pushed through break room, so it could be another possibility that they push in through there again. So they might try to reinforce it a little more. But it doesn't look too much. It looks like they have the same general idea.
swapping mag.
Fancy deployed.
Setting up for
10 seconds to
sight
go.
here. Got 8 seconds left. Closing off receptionist.
5 seconds left.
Activate jammer.
Trying to get break room.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
And it looks like Tarleton is deciding.
Reinforce the wall.
That's pushing in through downstairs for an unknown reason. Coming back up into office area. They are droning downstairs.
Loading mag.
Possibly trying to get a hold of the main room. They have a Zero cam into break room.
Loading new mag.
Does get shot.
We are now protected. Magnets ready.
Looks like Jackal and Ash are on the flank watch, trying to make sure that no one is playing on this first floor area. Looks like the only person on first floor for Florida is this Malusi here. Jackal not in the right position to be able to get the Malusi. Oh, but it looks like the Malusi is pushing down through downstairs. Ash has to be a little careful here, because they might push him from behind. Going back upstairs. Looks like we have Jackal and Blackbeard in this office area. Trying to get the Warden off, and the Womai as well.
Adding grenade.
Oh, Malusi might be able to get the Nomad here. They are droning.
Attackers have
Yep,
dropped the
looks
bomb
like they got it, but now that they know the Ash is pushing in, possibly, nope, looks like the Malusi is able to get them off. Jackal is up next, pushing the Malusi. Takes a little shots, and it looks like they got them too. Malusi only taking a little bit of damage, not too much here. They are down 3 players. It is now 2v5.
Argus deployed.
And it looks like the Blackbeard sees the Warden here, decides to put the shield up, peeks it, or doesn't get the shots off. He's going to play a little patient here. Doesn't get the Warden just yet. The shield does crack though. Zero sees the reinforced shield, doesn't do anything for it. Looks like he gets the... Will he get Nitro? Dies to the Nitro here. Sees the mute, gets them off on the right. Knows that there's a person on the right. Gets the person in reception. Now he knows there's still one person behind this reinforced shield. Does have a gun to get rid of it. Throwing a cam for his teammates to watch, but it looks like it's going to get Wilmite off. He's only got 15 seconds. Pushes through. Warden not able to get the kill off of them. Sees him in reception. Knocks him down.
Attackers have located a
Down
bomb.
to a 1v1 at this
5
point.
seconds to go.
Doesn't have diffuser though. Finishes the kill though. But not able to get the plant down. Florida once again taking another point. Moving on to round 9. Looks like they're deciding to go downstairs now.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Loading mag! Reinforce wall!
Looks like they have a Capkin, Castle, Wamai, Bandit, and Mute. Bandit going
Device set.
to try to deny the plant, or sorry, the main breach.
Changing mags.
Mute setting up in the back, doesn't want to get droned out too much.
Doorway trapped. Stay clear of blast zone.
Loading mag! 10 seconds to go.
Looks like the Capkin is on this first floor. A little bit of a bug there. I think that's a drone and not actually Capkin moving through the walls. Capkin on the first floor, setting up some Capkin traps. They do have to be careful. Tarleton deciding to bring Blitz though. Trying to take something off of the Florida. Castle castling off the hallway. Now they're going to know if they try to push in through there.
Deploying rifle shield.
Looks like Capkin is still on the first floor.
Recharge hot!
At the moment doesn't look like they're trying to take it. No, it looks like they're going to try to take construction. Castle able to hear that. Probably calls out to the teammates that they're trying to push into construction. Doesn't look like that hatch is open. Blitz is in. Sees that there's a castle doorway though. Decides to try to smack it.
Bomb
Malusi.
located by attackers.
It is a soft wall, so they do have to be careful as any of these shots could kill them, potentially. Looks like all of Tarleton is here on this back side of the site. Malusi able to get the Blackbeard here. Oh, and it also looks like they got the Lion there. Down to a 3v5. Blitz pushing in through. Does see the Malusi, gets them down. He's gonna look a little bit here on his left. There's gonna be some people. Capkin's still on the first floor. Looks like Zero is in construction, but the Mute is able to get a little bit of health off of him. So is the Zero. A little bit of suppressing fire. Blitz decided to push through, sees people on the... Oh, and unfortunately takes it. Trying to shoot the feet there. Doesn't get them. But it does look like the Zero gets the Mute on the ground. Blitz trying to push through a little bit. Shoots the Wilmot, shoots the Banshee. Gets the Mute. Sees the Blitz. Sees the Bandit. Kills the Bandit here. Knows that there's someone pushing him from behind. Will they be able to get the pick off of this person? The Capcan? Capcan pushing in with the Nitro and... Not just dead yet. But does get the Capcan. Is 1v1 now. It is against the castle. They do have to be aware of Capcan traps just in case there's any. Luck could be able to do something here. Castle pushing behind. Trying to run away. Trying to keep away from Blitz. Runs back in the hallway. Kind of a cat and mouse game going on right now. Pushes back out. This pressure. Only 3 seconds left. Doesn't have that much time to push in. And it doesn't look like he's able to get the kill off of Florida here. So it looks like Florida will be taking this round once again. Bringing them 1 point away from taking this whole game. Florida potentially 1 game away from winning. But that doesn't stop Tarleton. They still have a chance to bring this back. They're deciding to go to the first floor, exposition and piano room,
Defenders, protect
where
your
Tarleton
bombs
played
from being
last
used
time.
by attackers.
Looks like Jaeger, Goyo, Legion, Castle, and Dock.
Attackers have
Looks like
located the
they're
bomb.
deciding to try to reinforce a little bit of upstairs. Don't want them to get a free, easy push on the upstairs and potentially shooting them from down below. Only looks like it's going to be a one-man trip, though. Oh, but it looks like Legion's going back upstairs, though.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go.
Put some holes there for the front entrance.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
Still reinforcing a little bit of the site. Legion putting some holes. Trying to make sure no one gets a free entrance push. Go to Tarleton. Looks like they're trying to get a hold of the upstairs site. Looks like our Ash is downstairs. It looks like just about everybody else is pushing from above. Ash potentially trying to get some picks off. Try to see if there's any roamers around. They don't have a Capkin this time, so they don't need to worry that much about the entrances. Looks like they have 3 people on the upstairs, trying to make sure that Tarleton doesn't get free access into upstairs. But it does look like the Blitz is in, and they are able to see him. Legion throwing a goo mine. Buck pushing in, shoots a little bit of the castle. Buck able to get the Legion. They still have to worry about this dock and the castle. Oh, and it looks like the Ash players at first floor already. Getting the picks off of them inside. Buck is inside now. Ace a little behind. Does have the Fuser. Does need to get this down. But they still have castle on the upstairs. They got to be careful, as well as dock. They get into any of those lines of sights, and they do unfortunately die there. But it looks like most of them are up in the site, and they are able to get the dog who was peeking upstairs down to the castle now. Still peeking upstairs. Doesn't see anybody in piano. Doesn't want to drop though. Does drop into the Goyo canister, and they are able to pick him off with the Goyo canister dealing the last bit of damage to kill him off. Tarleton State coming right back. They're not leaving without a fight. Florida still only needs one more game. But if they take this into overtime,
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as
it's
they
going to be
can.
huge for Tarleton. Deciding to go back upstairs. They did lose it the first time, but they did eventually take it the second time.
Deploying welcome mat.
Going to make sure that break room and office area is not going to be taken so easily. Putting frost traps on the windows,
Setting up. Banshee set.
just in case they're a little careless and decide not to look down.
Ready for
Lucy holding up reception,
10 seconds
putting the
left
castle
before
wall
insertion.
also in reception. And deciding to reinforce
5
the
seconds left.
balcony wall.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
Jammer ready.
Let's take a look at our attackers. Looks like Jackal is pushing through office once again.
Magnet activated.
The other ones are pushing in from the B side. Looks like they do have Blitz.
Jammer
Maybe
ready
trying to
activate.
do a play, but doesn't look like they take the window. Checking up on skylights, droning it out. Looks like our Ash is in the bottom stairs with the Brava. Gets a drone out in front of them. Looks like Malusi is the only one on first floor.
Perimeter defense active.
Watching where the Ash is playing. Has to be careful of that. Looks like Ash
Cam deployed.
is pushing in. Doesn't have a drone anymore though. Malusi rotating all the way out into main lobby.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Able to make it all the way back.
Arc is ready.
Ash did hear something, however.
We are now protected.
Knows that there's someone peeking in the main hallway. Doesn't want to risk it too much. Bravo pushing in through. Doesn't see the Malusi yet. Ooh, and unfortunately gets the pick off them. Ash trying to get the refrag off on them. Doesn't see them just yet, though.
I got something.
Gets the Jackal ping off of the castle. Not able to do too much. Blitz trying to push in through.
Attackers
Sees that the Wamai is all the way on the left. Decides to smoke it off. They are chunking a nitro at them.
Magnets ready.
Gets a smoke off. They aren't able to see. Ooh, and it looks like our Ash player from down below is able to get them off through the hatch. Are they able to get the Malusi? Malusi was blinded, but they were able to get the kill off of them. Zero still upstairs, trying to get some refrags off. Ash taking a little bit of damage. Zero still holding his position. Doesn't get the Malusi. Malusi's able to drop the Zero. Ash a little bit of suppressed fire. Able to get the Malusi. It is a 1v3. Oh, they were able to get the ping, yellow ping off of him. Doesn't know that they're on the right of the site. Oh, they were able to hear them though.
by attackers.
Doesn't get the frost here. And it looks like Florida will be taking the second game, which does mean that they won it over Tarleton. That is a GG for Florida. They did real good, but so did Tarleton. Not leaving without a fight. Well, looks like that is the end of it. Thank you everybody for tuning in, whoever did tune in. Hope you like watching the Tarleton R16